All right, hello, and welcome to an analysis of all of the Fantastical Parade cards as they have all just leaked. The entire set has leaked. I'm going in fresh with you guys. I was like, I'm going to analyze these, but I might as well record it so you guys can see or hear, so you guys can hear my thoughts on it, right? See and hear it, I guess. And yeah, I give my opinions on some of the cards, and you can see all the cards for yourself as well. Like and subscribe if you're excited, and let's just jump into it. Pretty casual type of video. I'm looking at a mid Ladybug card, so I'm going to change that. Can you please get bigger? Okay, thank you. Ledian. Swift. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness or by any effect, so it's just 40. Like in always 40. Stage 1, it's whatever. I don't know. Guard Press. Pokemon takes minus 20. 2 for 40. It's whatever. To be honest, Roselia. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage, so you have a chance to do 40 of a coin flip. Mid. Poison Ring. This could be good. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned during your opponent's next turn. That Pokemon can't retreat. You know what? That's pretty interesting for what it's worth. This is a pretty weak attack, though. The attack is weak. The HP is pretty bad. But I like the Poison Trap. This is bad. That card is bad. Spike Rend. If your opponent's active Pokemon has damage on it. Wow, 120? He's kind of like, Obstagoon, right? That's not bad. 120 damage? 3 energy is a lot, though. I don't think that's that bad, though. Chespin, this is bad. This is bad, too, I think. Hopefully this is good, though, to make up for it. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack to 80, kind of like Druddigon, sort of, type of thing. Not really. Well, Druddigon, it has it as an ability. It's like a counter attack, right? 80. 4 for 80, though. Ugh. I don't know. The HP is really good, though. The HP is great, but I don't know how I feel about that card. I don't think I like it. Scatterbug, 10 damage, 1 colorless, mid. Signs of Evolution. Signs of Evolution is good, but you probably would never want this in active, right? Vivid Powder, poisoned and asleep for 60. It's kind of annoying, Ground Beat. We actually got Ultra Beast in this set, by the way, which is crazy. Brand new Ultra Beast cards. If your opponent has gotten exactly 1 point, it's got us 80. Exactly 1 point. Why is that so specific? Gossifleur, so LD is in this set. 20 damage is not bad. But there's no Lycia support, which is kind of weird. No Lycia support. Okay, guys, please, stay big. Eldegoss, HP 90, float up. You may shuffle this Pokemon and all attached cards into your deck. What is the point of that? I don't know. Well, here's Ogerpon, guys. We already know about Ogerpon. Each of your Pokemon, it's like comfy, but way better. I think this card is really good. TLDR, I think Ogerpon is really good. I'm excited to use it. Alolan Marowak, Fiery Bone. 40 damage if your opponent's... Oh, no, your opponent's... Okay, so it burns. That's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. That card looks kind of bad. Reshiram! Look at that beautiful Pokemon. Holy moly. Blue Flare. Discard 2 fire energy from this Pokemon. Flame Patch shenanigans. I don't know. Why would you run this for? Oricorio or something? Why would you play this? I mean, it's interesting, though. I'll give it that. Stampede, 10, it's whatever. Heat Blast, 2 for 70 is not bad. The HP is really low, though. Oricorio Inspiring Dance. During your next turn, attacks used by your Pokemon do plus 20 damage. That is really interesting. It does not have a 0 retreat cost. I don't know. It's interesting, but, like, it's awkward. I don't know how to explain it. That seems like an awkward card. And Blacephalon Jump Scare. We got a brand new Ultra Beast. Again, Blacephalon getting an EX for the first time ever. Singe. Burns for 1 energy. That's whatever, I guess. Discard 3 fire energy, but it does 140 damage. Lusamine support, obviously, is the first thing that I think about. Lusamine. And Flame Patch, by the way. So, like, there's probably lots of ways to keep that energy on Blacephalon. You could do double Flame Patch. You could do Lusamine. You could run 2 Flame Patches, 2 Lusamines. Blacephalon could theoretically just hit for 140 over and over and over again. That's not bad. What else would you guys run it with? What would the deck look like? I wonder. Scorbunny, flop, okay. Kick, 1 for 40 is not bad, by the way. 120? It has 0 retreat cost. You could do Fossil Tech. You could do Lyra Tech. This card is not bad. Watch out for Cinderace, by the way. That is kind of ridiculous. What is this? Ogerpon again? Flip a coin. If heads, take 2 fire energy from your energy zone. So you have a chance to power up things for 2 energy, though. I don't like it. I don't like it. Sorry, I don't like it. Alolan Vulpix, 20, nah, 60, whatever. Brand new Alolan Ninetales EX, Binding Snow. During your opponent's next turn, they can't take energy from their energy zone to attach. That is crazy. That is a very strong ability. The damage is obviously not great. I know you guys are going to look at the damage. The damage is not great. The HP is okay. The retreat cost is not great either. But that effect is very, very strong. Like, that could win you games, but it could also not do much. But I'm interested in Alolan Ninetales for sure. Galarian Mr. Mime. Such a strange looking Pokemon. Icy Snow. Whatever. Alright, Galarian Mr. Rhyme. Triple Spin. Flip 3 coins to attack does 60 damage for each head. It's one of those cards. You know the deal with those type of cards. Box of Surprises. Flip a coin if heads attack does 70 damage. If tails, you heal your opponent's active Pokemon. This is hilarious. It's hilarious. And it's colorless, so you can just throw it in decks. Obviously, this guy's not meta, but it's cute. Speaking of cute, Mudkip is here. 60 HP, no Lassie support. But Tackle, it's cool. Marshtomp, basically your most basic stage 1 ever. Swampert, large whirlpool. Discard a random energy from among the energy attached to all Pokemon. Kind of like Gyarados EX. Like regular Gyarados EX. 100 damage. It's whatever. Mega Swampert though. Probably a stronger version, right? Discard 2 random energy from among the energy attached to all Pokemon. Okay, the damage is great. 150 is great. The effect, I don't really like that effect. TBH, I didn't like it on Gyarados, and I don't like it here. But obviously, I'm gonna play Swampert because I love Mega Swampert. I love regular Swampert. I love Mudkip. I don't think it's crazy, but I might eat my words, you know. Vanillite, whatever. Whatever. Again. Oh, we finally got a Vanillix with Sweets Relay. Yo, remember the old Vanillix actually could not use Sweets Relay. It was like some random like coin flippy card. 120 damage, by the way. Wow. That's crazy. Sweets Relay is back as well. I just made a video on Sweets Relay, which is pretty funny. Cryogonal. Some 5th gen cards in here. During your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards. Kind of like Chingling. A stronger Chingling. Huh. A stronger Chingling with more HP. But you have to place energy on it. And it has a weakness. And it has a retreat cost. Would you prefer to run this in water decks? Or like, what do you guys think? I don't know. Maybe. Amora. That's bad. What is this? Aurorus. Hell Prison. Discard 2 water energy from this Pokemon your opponent's act. Discard 2 water energy. That retreat cost is terrible. Am I misunderstanding something? That card is terrible. Sadly, that card sucks. This card sucks too. Wow. This card is terrible. Right? Why would you play this card? I don't know. Spit out shot. This attack does 30 damage. A 30 damage snipe. Kind of reminds me of Jirachi. Water Jirachi, maybe? Aracuda. Wait, do you have Lassie support? It does not have Lassie support at all, by the way. Stop getting tiny. Aracuda Ram is trash. Jet Headbutt 1 for 40 is okay, I guess. Stage 1. Keep in mind, these stage 1s do have a stadium that increases damage, I think, or HP or something. We'll see it later. Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. Flip a coin defense does 40 damage to one of your... Ooh. 40 to active, 40 to bench is crazy. But it needs 2 energy. That is an interesting card. Do not write that card off. Thunderjolt. It hurts itself. No, this is a terrible Pikachu. I don't like it. Surge Surfer. If a stadium is in play, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. Cute. That's cute. 50 damage Snipe. Ooh, he's strong. He's so fat. Doesn't he look like fat Pikachu? I love the art here. But, this is not a bad card, though. Zapdos, Heavy Thunder. One other Pokemon, either mine or my opponent's, is chosen at random. 100 damage Snipe randomly is crazy. Okay, this is a content card. YouTuber card. It's funny. It's funny. Electric Tail. Flip a coin if heads your opponent's active Pokemon. It's like Joltik. Buddy Spark. With Plusle, this attack also does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That's kind of crazy. Actually cute. Actually cute. I like it. Stop getting tiny. Toxel, Static Shock. This is mid. Toxtricity got an EX. That is surprising. Damaging Spark. This does 30 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has damage on it. So you have to damage the bench first. But if all of the bench is damaged for some reason, right? He does 30 to everything on bench. That is ridiculous. Are you better than Mega Ampharos? What do you guys think? Is this better than Mega Ampharos? They're both 3 energy, but this guy's a stage 1. That's crazy. Charge. Take electric energy and attach it to this Pokemon. It powers itself. 80, 130. A lot of HP. Damage is not great, though. I'm sorry. Galarian Ponyta. Eh. If you have 5 or more Psychic Energy, so a Guardy deck, you play this in a Guardy deck, this attack does 60 more damage. That is actually crazy. 100 damage for 1 energy. It's not a snipe, though. Is it a snipe? It's not a snipe. That's not bad, right? I do not think that's bad, actually. Maybe, is this the Oricorio defense in a Guardy deck? I don't really know. Flip over. When does Wobbuffet ever flip over? This Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. Why? This is trash. 3 Psychic for 90. I don't like it. Confuse Ray. It's cute. That's cute. I love the art, by the way. I love the art. Again, very cute. Psybeam, Confuse, 20. This is not bad either. This Kirlia is not bad. What is this? I love the art of all 3 of those cards. Take 2 Psychic Energy from the Energy Zone and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. It's a weaker version of Mega Guardy. Here's Mega Guardy. Do I have to talk about Mega Guardy? It's gonna be meta. Litwick, Mumble, Petty Grudge, 30. That's not bad. Past Friends. This attack does 20 more damage for each supporter in your discard pile. That is not bad. That is a silly card that will win the game if you don't pay attention. That damage adds up quick, I feel like, right? So, oh, this is cute. I love Meloetta. This basically finds Psychic types for free. At the beginning of your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, put a random Psychic Pokemon from your deck into your hand. It's like Shiinotic, but better, right? Pumpkaboo, eh. What was that? That was weak. It was trash. Okay, Soul Shot. Discard a card from your hand. If you can't, this attack does nothing. Oricorio defense. Oricorio. Mimikyu, we already talked about Mimikyu. I think it's interesting. I don't know. It's either going to be really good or okay. I don't think it's bad, though. There's no way it's trash. Hide. Flip a coin if heads. Okay, the regular hide nonsense, right? 30 HP. It's crazy. It's like a baby. But it needs energy. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon into play, you may have your opponent shuffle their hand into their deck. For each remaining point that your opponent needs to win, they draw a card. This is Mars. This is Mars in the form of an ability. That's cute. We got the other Indeedee, right? What is that, the male Indeedee or something? Zen Shard, this attack does 70 damage snipe. But you need 3 Psychic Energy. Ooh, you know what? These energy costs don't matter as much now that we are in a Mega Gardevoir world. So this could be a part of the Mega Gardevoir package, right? Sandshrew, like a stronger Jirachi, basically. Double Scratch, flip 2 coins, 40, whatever. Fury Swipe, flip 3 coins, 369, 90. Yeah, it's whatever, HP's trash. Shatter, discard a stadium in play. Why is this guy so strong? Like, does he have hockey or something? Why can't he just discard a stadium? What the heck? I thought that would be a supporter. This guy, okay, here's our stadium guy, bro. It's a freaking Machop. Speaking of Chop, Machoke. 1 for 40. I love the art. Knocking Hammer. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Ooh. It's kind of fun. Damage is trash, but it's only 2 energy, though. It's not bad. The HP is nice, too. It's not a bad card. Cubone, eh. Meditite, eh. Again. None of them have Lissia support. I always check for Lissia support. Psychic. Literally Psychic. If this Pokemon has any Psychic energy, this does 50 more. 2 for 100 damage. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Oricorio defense. Actually, no. Mega Medicham doesn't even need Oricorio defense, right? It goes through abilities. Mud Slap 30. Whatever. This is trash. Oh, I love Gigalith. Ooh, I love Gigalith. But this is trash. 4 retreat costs. 4 fighting energy? Yo, we better get a fighting accelerator or this is like trash. This is the worst card in the set. 140 snipe is ridiculous. I guess they want you to run it with Lyra, but how do we build it? Bro, you guys are crazy. Drillbird. It's colorless. 2 energy's crazy. Tyrunt. Alright, cute. Tyrannical Fang. If you have fewer Pokemon in play than your opponent, this is 80 more damage. 180. Ooh, that's nuts. But for a Fossilmon, you need a lot of energy, buddy. And your retreat cost sucks, too. Yo, they hate fighting types. This is like does 30 damage to one of your opponents. 30 damage snipe. It's like Jirachi. Fighting type Jirachi. We're getting a bunch of Jirachi clones. We already talked about Phalanx, right? If you have another Phalanx, plus 40, minus 40 damage. It's cute. It's cute. Like, this art is cute, too. Flip a coin if has this... Pokemon takes minus 100 damage from attacks. All these are, like, flippy. Little flippy cards, right? Alola Meowth Swagger is funny. Flip a coin if has discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. That's trash. I'm not gonna lie. This thing is so weird looking. Bite 40, this is trash. This is trash. Power of Alchemy, basic Pokemon in play. Have no abilities? So Oricorio has no abilities? Ooh. That means EX Pokemon can attack Oricorio, but is it worth running an Alolan Muck? We'll see what the future holds, like a super broken ability. Galarian Zigzagoon is not bad, actually. This is, okay, that's not bad. This isn't bad either. 1 for 40 is not bad. We already know about Obstagoon. This is nuts, by the way. Plus 50 damage if your opponent's active Pokemon has damage on it. That is nuts. That is nuts. Combine it with Pierce. Stunky? That's trash. Also, that is a disgusting name for a move. Smokescreen Shots. During your opponent's next turn, if the defending Pokemon tries to use an attack, flip coin. Oh, sorry. If it's Tails, the attack doesn't happen. That's trash. Alright, Final Scream. If this Pokemon is in the act spot is knocked out, do 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. To set up a Cyrus play. It sets up like an unstoppable Cyrus play. Huh, that's actually not that bad. I was gonna call it trash, because it seems like a worse version of the other Spiritomb that just does 10 damage to everybody. This is not bad, right? Is it bad? It's niche. I'll say that. Whiny Voice. Flip a coin if heads, discard a random card from your opponent's hand. No, not discard. Shuffle it into their deck. Never mind. Okay. Is it random? It's random, by the way. It's not like Absol. Fast and Claws, but 30 more damage, 60 for 1. Trash. It's whatever. Headbutt, 20. It's mid. Crush the Weak. If this Pokemon has more energy attached than your opponent's, 100 damage for 2 is interesting. This is not a bad card. Evil Crash. Discard a random energy from both active Pokemon. Trash. Break Core. Flip a coin if heads, discard your opponent's active Pokemon. Wait, what? Flip a coin if heads, discard your opponent's active, discard it? This thing does no damage, by the way. Okay, what is this, like a meme card? I thought it was broken, but like the energy requirement in the retreat cost is terrible. Is this some Luzamine? No, but then you can't run Will. Well, you can run Will, but then you need to Luzamine for the energy. I don't know if I like it. This is a fine, I guess. Dig Up. Once during your turn, place Pokemon from your hand to evolve. You may put 2 random Pokemon tool cards from your discard pile. Okay, so you can get Pokemon tools back. In case Guzma gets rid of it, in case Klefki gets rid of it, this guy will dig it back up. That's cute. I don't know if it's worth running it. This is trash. This is interesting. We already talked about Mega Mawile, right? Excadrill, 3 energy, slashing claw, 80. That's not good. Tackle, it's trash. Pummel, if flip a coin if heads attack does 60 more damage. All these coin flippy cards, I don't really like it. I don't know if I like this card either. I don't really like it. Snapping Trap. During your opponent's next turn with this Pokemon, in the active spot, when your opponent's, when the active Pokemon retreats, does 40 damage to the new active, so it's like Stealth Rocks. That's interesting, honestly. I don't know how I feel about it. 2 energy, though, to use that, it's crazy. It's not an ability, yeah. Honage, there's a brand new Aegislash. Okay, cut up. Dual Blades with 2 coins, 40 free sheds, oh cute. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes minus 80 damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX. What if you ran double Aegislash as a deck? I might try that. Like 1 regular, passively boosting Aegislash, like the support one, and then you run one of these. So he's doing a lot of damage and he's really tanky in the face of EXs. That's kind of cute. Kind of like it. Bagon, it's okay. Fire, Water, yep, you get the deal with Dragon types. 150 damage. But it's a coin flip. Once again, it's a coin flip. Oh, no, it always does 150 damage. But if you flip Tails, he does 50 damage to himself. Huh. The retreat cost isn't that bad. It's a cool card, but you know the deal. You know the deal with Dragon types. They're not great. Meowth is here. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. And this does not mean it has to be in the active. This works on bench. And he draws cards too. This is kind of like Furfrou on crack, right? And it has Listia support. Is this not like Furfrou on crack? But you have to get lucky? That's kind of crazy. That is a toxic card, I think. This is whatever. Steady Punch. Flip a coin. If heads, attack does 30 more damage. That's kind of cute, like 90 damage. Wow, Mega Kangaskhan. Jump scare. Double Punching Family, 80. If this attack... Oh, this attack is used twice in a row. Second attack does 40 damage. It's used twice in a row. So that means red is counted twice. Giovanni is counted twice. Any damage boosting things are counted twice. That's crazy. If this attack knocks out your opponent's active, the second attack is used on the... Wow. So if you get a KO, the baby still attacks the next Pokemon. That's crazy. That's crazy. Tail Wrap? What? Wrap? Like rapping? Why is it spelled like that? Flip 2 coins, attack does 20 damage. This is trash. Headbutt Bounce. I love Furret, but this is trash. Portrait. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the X spot, you may look at a random supporter card from your opponent's hand. Use the effect as this ability. That's kind of crazy. But it has to be in the active spot, which is how it's balanced, I guess. Yeah. Aeroblast. Lugia. Flip 2 coins, attack does 40 damage for each heads. That's not bad, but it needs a lot of energy though. Peck, 20. Repelling Wind, Swellow. Once during your turn, you may switch out your opponent's active basic Pokemon to the bench. This is like Drive Off. Is this not the exact same thing as Drive Off, actually? Alright, I don't know. Yawn, your opponent's Pokemon is now asleep? Yeah, trash. No, not trash. It's not bad. Depends on whether or not these Pokemon are good. Best Punch is funny. Flip a coin if Tails does nothing. That's trash. Snoozing Habit. As long as Pokemon is in that spot, whenever you attach an energy, it is now asleep. So you're supposed to run this guy with Ogerpon, so you don't fall asleep. Yeah, and it's colorless too, so I guess you run it with Ogerpon. Discard a random energy from this Pokemon. That is crazy. That is a lot of damage. Wow. 150? Wow. Teetering Steps. That's cute art. Pokemon is now confused. Okay. But you can run it with Ogerpon, by the way. Don't forget. If a stadium is in play, 80 damage for 2. Wow. Yeah, stadium cards. Yes. Gnaw, 20. It's trash. Earthquake. 10 damage to each of my Pokemon. Trash. Fur Coat. A stronger Furfro for more energy. I don't like it. Tandemaus. A flock. Put 3 random cards from among Tandemaus and Mousehold from your deck onto your bench. Oh, wow. So it builds itself. Family Beatdown. Flip a coin for each Tandemaus and Mousehold you have in play. 60 damage for each heads. Can you not only have a max of like 1 Tandemaus and 1 Mousehold at once? Or 1 Mousehold and another Mousehold? Right? You can't run like 2... You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know if that's that good. These are the shinies. Mid. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You know? Oh, Kabutops is cool, I guess. Ever since they fixed shinies, I'm more fond of shinies now. Fighting Tackle. Stoke. Really? Oh, Flareon is nice. Ooh, I love Sylveon. Guys, don't let anybody tell you that Sylveon's bad, by the way. Copycat is great, but this card will always be good, in my opinion. Tangela. Oh, babies. Shiny babies. That's cool. Oh, Ho-Oh. Horsey, Seadra, Kingdra EX. Cool. I like it. Shiny. Oh, I love it. I need it. Shiny Beedrill. I need it. Shiny Espeon. Wow. A lot of Gen 2. A lot of Wisdom of Sea and Sky stuff. Shiny Donphan. Tyro. All the babies. Umbreon EX. I just did an Umbreon EX video. And Shiny Lugia. So Gen 2. And Gen 3. Wow. Latios. And all the babies. Every single baby got a shiny. Wow. Cool. Latios. Interesting. That is nice. That is fire. I love that. It's cute. I love it. I love that we're getting more Ultra Beasts, by the way. I love it. That's cute. The fireworks is cute. Ogerpon is really cute. That is amazing. Wow. Zekrom is going to be in the next set, right? That is also pretty cool. Reminds me of the full art Oricorio, sort of. Right? It's the exact same style, is it not? Blacephalon. Look at that. Look at that freak. I love Blacephalon, man. Look at him holding up his head. He's such a weirdo, man. Look at him. That's awesome. That's an awesome rainbow. Cinderace cute. Alolan Ninetales. Look at the flowers on the ground. That's a great rainbow. Get ready for all the Rate the Rainbows. Rate the Rainbows are coming. Strong Arm Destroyer. That is nice. That is nice. Look at him. Break the ground, baby. That's cute. This card sucks though, but that is cute. That's just goofy. That's cute as well. Toxel, little baby Toxel. It's adorable. Toxel is really cute. Toxtricity. That's nice. Look at this guy. Fucking. What is he doing? Feeling himself? Galarian Ponyta. That's awesome. I like that too. All this art is great, by the way. That is. I need it. Once again, I need it. I need it! Wow. Meloetta is the gold. That is surprising. We're back to having good golds. I like it. That's nice. All this art is really nice, guys. All of it is really nice. That's cute. I love Gigalith's design. This card is terrible, but I love the rainbow. Terrible card. This card is good, I think, but 3 fighting energy is crazy. Where's the accelerator? There better be a stadium. There better be a stadium before I'm done with this. This is cool. Cool. Whiny voice. This thing got a full art? Yeah, it's whatever. Why is there so much tissue? Evil Crash. Really cool looking art. I'm not big on the card though, I'm sorry. Dig Up is good, so that makes sense that this thing will get a full art. I like the pose. Ooh, it has the Tinkaton style. The Lopunny Tinkaton style. I like it. Look at this guy. Look at this happy guy. Woohoo, I'm flying. Yay. You go crazy, bro. Meowth got an immersive. What are we doing? Oh, why? I mean, I knew it was good though. I knew it. This card might be cracked. Like, if you're lucky, this card is annoying. And he just draws cards infinitely. Double Punching Family. Wow, the best rainbow maybe? Wow, that is crazy. Look at him. He's doing the Akuma pose. You guys know Akuma, right? From Street Fighter? Do the Pocket fans know about Akuma? Slackoff. That's cool, I guess. Draw Fossil, obviously. Lucky Ice Pop. Heal 20 from your active Pokemon. If you heal damage in this way, flip a coin. If heads, you can put it into your hand. So you could theoretically recycle this forever if you're lucky. That is annoying, to say the least. That is annoying. Protective Punch? What is this? As long as you... No way! As long as the Pokemon this card is attached to is on your bench, prevent all damage from attacks and abilities. Wow. Well, there it is, folks. We didn't get the stadium. We didn't get Battle Cage, but maybe this is even better. I don't know. We got Protective Poncho. Guzma stocks are going up. Let me just say that right now. Anyways. Wow. Greninja support. Greninja, I mean nerfing. We are nerfing Greninja Cyrus. It only took like a million years. Let's go, baby. I love it. I love it. This card, I don't... It might be good. It might... It'll probably be good. Diantha, it's cool. This thing finds stage 1s. I still don't know if it's good or not. What is this guy? Juggler? Who is this? Who are you? You can use this card only if your Pokemon in play have 3 or more different types of energy. Move all energy from each of your bench Pokemon to your active. What is this for? Dragon types? It's pretty... It's either okay or trash. It's one or the other. Discarding 2 random energy is ridiculous. This card is broken. This is, what is this? Attacks used by stage 1 Pokemon do plus 10 damage. This is a buff to Eevee and Mega Altaria. Each basic Pokemon in play gets plus 20 HP. Is this worth running? It's cool. It's interesting. But keep in mind, we don't have that much deck space. We already know about Peculiar Plaza. Bro, they gave it the gold. Is it not obvious what the devs are saying? They gave it the gold. Like, they know how badly we needed this. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. They know how badly we needed this. A golden Pokemon tool is crazy. What if it made the card glow golden when you use it? They wouldn't do something like that. Mommy. I mean, yeah. Sightseer. One of my favorite Alola NPCs. Juggler's Randomat. Piers. That's really nice art. I can't lie. Oh, that's it? I'm done. Alright, anyways, yeah, the cards are little again. Let me put her on screen. Anyways, those are my thoughts on every single card in Fantastical Parade. Long story short, it's gonna be a fun set for sure. Pulls are coming. I have some hourglasses saved up. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below which cards are you most excited for. And I'll get some polls up. For sure, you know, to see what you guys are feeling. But love you all. On the road to 2,000. Can't wait to do my first deck showcase very soon. And you guys already know the motto, right? I'm out.